Hi, this is Mr. Garofalo's podcast for October 17th. In today's podcast, we're looking at problem number 6 off your homework of verbal problems. In this problem, we're given a situation of two people who are playing games at the arcade in the mall. They each come to the arcade with different amounts of money, and they're spending different amounts of money per game as they're there. And the question asks us to figure out after how many games they're going to have the same amount of money. So when we see something like this, and we saw something similar to this in class, we know we're going to have to set up an equation in which we have the conditions for each person being set equal. So in other words, we might want to write something that says that what Abby is spending is equal to Blanca's spending. And we're going to need to write an equation for each side so that we can set this up. Now they've done us a favor. They've given us a variable for our let statement. They're telling us let x equal the number of games played. So the first thing we might want to think about is how much it's costing them as they play these games. And Abby's is 50 cents a game. And Blanca's is 75 cents a game. Well, Abby comes to the mall with $20. Blanca comes to the mall with $22. So we'll start by setting up our equations in that saying, here's the starting point. They come with 20. Abby comes with 20. Blanca comes with 22. Now, as they start to play their games, they're going to decrease the amount of money they have. So I'm going to subtract from that $20 50 cents for every game that Abby plays. And for Blanca, I'm going to subtract 75 cents for every game that she plays. So I have the equation reading as 20 minus 0.50x is equal to 22 minus 0.75x. From there, I would add 0.75x to both sides so that we can keep the coefficient of x positive. We get an equation that looks like this. Then isolate the variable term by subtracting 20 from both sides. We get 0.25x is equal to 2, and then divide by 0.25. So this is really 2 divided by a fourth. If you think about it, it takes 4/4 to make 1, so it's going to take 8/4 to make 2. So 2 divided by a quarter is 8. So this means that it took 8 games for them to have the same amount of money spent. To get the answer to part 2, you have to plug in 8 into either of these expressions. So you can take them kind of in isolation. You can take this one separately and plug it in here, or you can use this one. It doesn't matter. You can plug it into to x here. Either one will work to find how much money they have left. Hopefully this is helpful, and we'll see you in class tomorrow.